Alright. Yes. Dungeon of Ignorance.
I remember I had this idea where, just as a throwaway idea, where, like, the cage that's lowering this character down into the dungeon is actually by that, boss of the rock tower, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe.
So it's kind of all connected.
That was a very low quality cutscene, though. That was like PS1 era quality.
Technically, we played before, yes. Eighth grade plus.
Typing test.
This again.
And I am not using the number pad, I am using the straight row of numbers because I've always done that for some reason.
So have I.
Yeah.
Okay, now with the pretest, you have to press the spacebar 3 times. It's a secret tactic. No, hold it. Don't press it. And then I'm sure, because we want to experience the whole game.
Did I skip it?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good. You can't run in this game, can you?
Not yet. There's a power-up that lets you run. So, you've never experienced this version of the game before, right?
No, I have.
Oh, you have?
I was in like 5th grade when they changed it to Imagine Mathfax, which is the inferior, horrible version, and this one is always better.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why they changed it. Oh my gosh. Why? Honestly.
Didn't they say there was like a license issue or something?
Yeah, it's always something stupid like that.
Dungeon or palace?
No, Palace. Always Palace.
I always chose the dungeon just because it made the most sense for the story, but I'm not used to the palace. I'm always used to the dungeon, so this will be interesting for me.
Palace is more visually appealing.
I guess it starts off in the dungeon, and you go down, and it's like, whoa.
Oh yeah, look at these beautiful graphics.
Technically, it's just the same room, but just reskinned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
F? Click, wait.
You click the button, you click the mouse button.
Oh, yeah. Then the ogre, yep.
That looks different.
No, it doesn't. It looks the same.
No, it doesn't look the same as the dungeon one. The dungeon one, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't even remember what the dungeon looks like because I always chose. Well, I say always, but it's not like I started a new game all the time in school. So.
Right. And your mentality about how the reason the palace is better is because it looks like there's just nobody there.
Yeah, it's like a liminal space.
Right.
I love liminal spaces. Yep.
Okay.
Same question back to back, seriously?
Well, that's how it was with the first one.
Oh.
But once you get to the third question, they start mixing them up. Oh, this is so hard. No, it's not.
I wish you could just answer the question instead of doing this first, though. If you already
I
know
actually
it.
don't mind that, because it's kind of part of the mechanics of the game.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's different in the Division 1, though, where you just see them divide, and there's none of the creature stuff. In my opinion, I think that's worse than just collecting the creatures. Even though it does involve you answering the question, because it's not as fun.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's time for the boss of this level. It's a little challenging.
I like the sounds they play constantly after every single answer every single question you answer.
You mean the hit sound or the sound when they get hurt?
the sound when they get hurt.
Not every enemy does that. That's what's unique about this game.
Huh.
You'll see when you get to the machine, which is probably going to be a little later.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was at the end. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's so twisty and turny.
I actually recently had a dream about, like, making this game, and, it involves something to do with, okay, just click the...
Oh, yeah.
And so the dream involved, yeah, so here's the number pad for this game.
I don't care.
I know, we don't care.
What was the dream about?
So, the troll did not show up right away. Instead, it was like a few answered. Okay, he's like going backward for some reason.
It's weird.
But the dream had the regular like doors, but when they opened, there was no troll until there was like halfway through the level, there was the first troll like at the next door. So. I mean, just little things like that I just... Because the mentality behind that was that, when I was first introduced to the game, the way they introduced it to me was saying, like, oh yeah, sometimes the troll comes out of the door and you have to, like, answer the questions. But sometimes it ended up being, like, all the time. And I thought it was, like, by chance when I first played this, and I just always got the... Anyway. Once you start getting into the machine, you need to be careful, a little bit careful anyway, because the facts can kind of like trick you. You might think the answer is like something else when it's really something else.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
You just gotta think about it. You don't have to always just rush ahead to the end.
I remember when I think the creator of Big Brainz,
yeah,
or it was Imagine Math Facts by that point, came to the elementary school and talked to us, I think. Or at least it was...
I remember that. I remember you told me about that.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. I guess they're based in our state, because they wouldn't travel all the way over. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay. And the floor is reflective a little bit.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, screw the dungeon. This is just like so good looking. I don't know, whatever.
I like the dungeon better.
Yeah, look at that lighting though. Come on.
Yeah, I just think the reason why the dungeon makes more sense in the first area for me, is because it leaves a better first impression. I mean, the palace would be good if it was like the second part of the dungeon, maybe like in like the last 2 levels or something.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Because I mean, I guess it'd be silly to do it with the palace entirely, but by the way, you can press the H button when it's off. You don't want to do that? Yeah, there we go.
What is the speed bonus countdown? What is that?
That's the time you get before the next power up. If you beat the level in like a certain amount of time, but they give you plenty of time because again, this was meant to be in schools.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're gonna take 30 days to beat this level.
Uh-oh.
It just respawns it.
Yeah. These graphics are good though. This was made in 2004?
I don't know when it was made.
They probably updated it though to look better over the years.
Yeah, I guess so. And this game was supposed to be made to solve the fact fluency epidemic. Did you know that? Because it had to do with like kids not memorizing their math facts like well enough to pass, and so that's why this game was made, so that they could learn it better.
Yeah.
But of course, they might have like they describe it as gamifying the experience, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I feel like it could be a good educational game as well as just an entertainment game, not just educational. So if I were the one in charge of making this, I would kind of balance the two. And I would kind of say, this could be educational, but also, like, it could be good for just, like, casual play.
Yeah, kind of like that Eminem's PC game.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think in some instances they went all educational, like, just that kind of hindered some of the mechanics, like again, the Division 1, you don't even collect the creatures. I get why.
Well, obviously, yeah. I mean,
Okay, that's okay.
I thought he was 12 for some reason.
See, you gotta be careful.
Well, it's definitely not something I'd play for fun, but it's fun to play it like once every 5 years for nostalgia, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I came back to it, because...
It's over here or nothing?
Nope, it's just to add the core... To the final boss of the dungeon, you're going to have to get every question right. And if you don't, you have to go back to a previous area depending on how much you got wrong.
Oh gosh. No.
Which I don't mind that part. I think that's very smart. It doesn't like destroy the entertainment factor. It just... I get why. It's just part of the challenge. I mean, I don't mind that.
It's a very low ceiling for that passageway.
Okay, it's just one of my favorite rooms in this.
Oh, this is it, right?
It's the last room.
Yep.
But I mean, you have to like... It's the last level, but not the last room.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like how you just ascend, and then there's like 3 different pathways you can take. Of course, you still have to take them in the correct order, but I like the way it was designed.
Yeah.
If it was a fan game and they overlooked that, that could be more possible, but it's not a fan game.
Are there Big Brainz fan games?
I don't know, but I want to make one day.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to actually, like...
Have a cinematic story with dialogue and...
I originally thought that, but I don't want it to be too cinematic. I mean, it's pretty simple at its concept. I mean, I want there to kind of be an actual cutscene before the first one, though, that said, like, before he's lowered into the dungeon of ignorance.
What about wait, sorry, what were you saying?
So, the cutscene I had in mind was the ship at the end of the post-test. They start just flying in on that, and they just land in they just kind of start flying in on that, but then the ship stops suddenly by the boss of the rock tower, and he like completely blasts the ship apart, I think, and then he like, or maybe he doesn't, because I mean the ship would obviously have to be there at the end, but what I'm thinking is either way, he takes the characters and puts them in the Dungeon of Ignorance, like lowers them via the cage, but I need to work out the details of that first, but that's what I have in mind for the first cutscene, and then the character select screen, and then the dungeon part, so...
Or, if there was a Big Brainz movie, that would be so awkward, like an animated movie, because they can't just, like, show the facts on the screen because that would break the immersion. So the characters would just have to say every time 2 times 10, and then he would have to say every single time 20. Just over and over. It's like an 11-hour-long movie.
Or they could just think it in their head and like. I mean, that would make more sense for me.
Oh, like mind control?
Yeah, mind control.
Yeah, but then the audience wouldn't know what the facts are.
Yeah, they would, because it would be showing on the screen, or maybe that would be the same story as just them showing it to begin with. And I also want to point out that this hallway, this corridor, I actually imagined there to be a corridor leading up to this part, and I didn't even know, but okay, I'll let you concentrate first.
I'll be fine.
This is what the trolls look like in the dungeon, by the way.
Oh, dang.
See, I told you.
Oh, man.
So, it's fine. Where you used to be edition 1, where you had to like...
I mean, I just misread it sometimes.
Alright, that's what I was saying. Don't rush ahead. But you're only gonna get sent back to the last, like, room. Oh, so close. I got that message first time I beat the boss, so that's okay. Ooh, that was tough. Not really, it was just a misread. But, okay, before we continue, I want you to press escape real quick, trust me.
Why?
Because I want to show you something about the boss of this level you just saw. Go to progress. Now, mouse over the dungeon, real quick. Did you see that? There was... Okay, just hold it there.
Yeah.
The boss looked like that. Isn't that better?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
And like it's more unique. Okay, now you can click play again. But I just wanted to see that.
Yeah, I don't know why they would...
Don't click play.
I don't know why they would change that.
Maybe I think it was in a newer update. Like I don't know. Oh, why are you telling me that again?
Yeah, why?
Okay, here we go. 6. 12. Yeah, this is never gonna be a movie though. I'm not even a movie person, honestly.
That would be so bad.
What would it even be called? Big Brainz the movie? Or just like...
Just Times Attack.
Oh, I guess. Maybe the Times Attack movie.
And then the sequel is the Division, and then the prequel is the Plus and Minus. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Maybe I should try to use the number pad, actually.
Okay, I mean...
I can't, though. I'm not used to it. I'm gonna screw up.
Yeah, let's just stick to the way we always did it.
Gosh, that sound gets annoying every time, though.
I believe the same thing. Hey.
Alright.
Now we can...
Ah, come on.
Yeah, I think this is the same room. We'll get it this time. Do you want to do a little bit of the machine in this episode just to show it off and then end it there?
Is the machine next?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay, we'll see.
Okay, I'll let you concentrate. Just read carefully. Success. I would just wait for him to go back down instead of rushing toward the gate. You did it.
Oh, look at that angle on his face, though. It doesn't look good up front. From the front.
Okay, there's the speed power up.
There we go.
And you can run.
There we go.
I think it's called sprinting in this game. It depends on if you're already running or not. Okay, now this is it, the machine. Look at that.
Oh, I forgot how cool this area looks. That's
It is
awesome.
cool. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, we gotta wait.
What if some kid is like so bad at platforming they can't even do that and they can't progress in the game?
I don't think that's possible.
Are you sure?
I mean, I wasn't bad at it. And now the creatures are these...
Spiders with eyes?
I think it was like these robot spiders.
That's weird.
This game's very creative. I mean, it has good world building. That's for sure. Okay. You think that sound gets more annoying?
Yeah, that is very annoying. Yikes.
Okay.
This is kind of like that level from Skylanders 1, remember? The ship level?
Which one?
It was in the air and it was a ship level? I don't remember.
It was Sky Schooner Docks, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That theme to Sky Schooner Docks, I always thought was one of the best things in the game.
Yeah?
And I used to associate it with the Armada from Pirate 101 because I was in that mood at the time. Yeah. See, it tricks you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you think it's 3 times 6 or 3 times 8 and then you mess up.
Oh my gosh, just almost fell down.
There was a glitch in one of the machine levels where you could actually like go down and land on a platform and like you had to like fall off, but like you had a beautiful view of the background.
Really?
And I actually got on top of that platform at school one time, and my teacher just looked at me and said, I told her, oh, look at this. And she said, yeah, that's really nice, Paul. Like in that tone. Anyway. Okay, now instead of a troll, it's a robot.
I don't remember it looking like that. I guess I don't remember it a lot though anyway, so whatever.
And so they make no sound when they get hurt because it makes sense why, because they're robots.
I mean, there's a little sound. It's just very like...
It's a hit sound, though. It doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
And I like to think that the farther you get in this game, the more intimidating the enemies are. Like, this robot might not seem very intimidating at first. I mean, maybe other than the fact that it's not alive, but anyone can say that.
Yeah.
But by the time you get to the lava world, maybe even like especially the rock tower, like the first time I saw that, I mean, you want me to spoil what happened to the rock tower now?
Yeah, whatever.
So the first time I saw that, like the door open, I thought I could just go into the next level because that's where it was, and then I saw this big giant like machine thing just wake up, and I was so scared of the time that
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, like, that would make such a good first impression for, like, I was really, like, I was, like, touching the door, and then it just opened, and I was like, oh no, and I had to, like, back up. I was so afraid. Anyway.
Yeah, that was the coolest boss, I think.
Yeah.
Because you had to jump on those platforms.
Which boss? The Rock Tower one?
Yeah, you had to jump on those platforms, remember?
Oh, after the boss is defeated, yeah. You have to
No, before. Maybe that was Imagine Effects. I don't know.
Yeah, the Rock Tower is a singular area. It's not linear like these levels are. one small area where you just answer the next 3 math facts, and then you have to get the 3 eyes in the door.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay, wait a little bit.
How many levels does this one have? Like 2 or 3?
Each world is 4 levels, and then the boss level.
Okay, well...
We'll finish this one first, and then we'll quit.
This level?
Yeah, we'll get the checkpoint at the end of this level and we'll quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have so many memories for this game, now that I'm seeing it again.
Yeah, me too. It's not anything nostalgic though. I don't want to be in elementary school again.
Right. But just for casual play, it's a good time. You know, for what it is. Okay, now careful here. You said, what if this kid's bad at platforming?
No, seriously, what if they have like motor skills or something? Or like motor deficit and they just can't do it?
I never had that problem, but I guess I can't just base every calculation on my own experience, can I? Don't you think it's creepy how it just like zooms up to you no matter how...
Yeah, I'm gonna see how...
12, yep.
Alright.
21. 12.
I'm seeing how far I can make it chase me.
Oh, wow, that's cool. 12. What is it? 15. It's just right there.
So how many sections are in this game?
So each world is 4 sections, and there are 5 worlds total. I'm not even counting the retention levels, by the way. Those take a while, but
How often do you need to do those?
So it starts after the machine, and then it ends after the rock tower, and then after the rock tower retention, you go to the post test.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we'll finish it in 3 parts or something.
Okay.